Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am about to head out to work, but I had a few extra minutes, so I decided to record it now rather than when my makeup looks all kinds of crazy after I get back from work. I am obsessed with my makeup today. Obsessed with this look. I decided to do like an all matte eye, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I think it looks freaking awesome. This palette is amazing. I'm going to tell you what I used. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizers in the Smoothing Primer, and then the Nourishing Primer on my nose. My blush looks very faint though, but I kind of like it because my eyes are a little bit more bold, so I kind of like how neutral my face is. Then I went in again with the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation in the color Ivory because I'm like obsessed with how it makes my skin look right now. It's so beautiful. And the Becca Skin Perfector liquid in Champagne Pop. And then I went in with the NYX HD concealer in the color Fair, I believe, and the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. And then I set everything with the MAC Light Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Sorry, I'm like have a little bit of a tickle. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer and then went over it with the same MAC powder. And then of course I went in with the Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream as my transition shade. And then I went in with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette today. I was going to use my Too Faced Holiday palette because I really want to use that again at some point, but I decided to use this today because I wanted to do something a little bit red for 4th of July. And oh my god, I love this. So I went in with Blonde Fresco first on the crease. And then I darkened up the crease more with Red Ochre. And then I went in with Cypress Umber on the outer corner. And then I went in with Venetian Red on the lid. Look how pretty that color is. It's gorgeous. Like, where can you find a good matte red shade like this? You really can. I don't have anything like this in my collection. And it is so red and so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. And then I went in with Tempera on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Dark Brown. And then I went in again with the Cosmetics Superhero Mascara just because I've been loving it lately. And then I, of course, concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the NYX HD Concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Sticker Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Blonde Fresco on the lower lash line, which looks freaking awesome. And then I tried to line my waterline with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Besto, but I'm kind of disappointed with like the new way they've made like the gel liners like so pointy now. Like I've had that color before and I didn't have as much trouble applying it as I do now because I feel like they really hurt your waterline. Probably shouldn't be using them, but then they're okay. Like after I apply them, then I don't feel them. Like they don't make my eyes water after that or anything. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then of course I went in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Vermeer, which also looks gorgeous. So that's what I used from the palette, and I am obsessed. I love it. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter with the darker shade, and then I went in with the Benefit Box Blush in the shade Rockateur on my cheeks, and then I highlighted my cheekbones and the rest of my face with Becca Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal, because it's one of my faves. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil, with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I always say the Chanel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar. And then I filled them in with the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Back Talk, which is one of my absolute faves right now. It's so gorgeous. I was going to wear Too Faced Queen Bee today because I was going to use the Too Faced Holiday palette, but then I decided to use this instead. And that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my work makeup look for today because I am going to be going out to see Tarzan today with my friend Becca. So I did work in the morning. It's only 2:30 though, so I am going to switch over my makeup to something more fun. So I had to like rush doing my makeup this morning, so I didn't do anything on the lower lash line today, but that's basically the only thing I didn't have time for, but I did my makeup like super quick. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Smashbox More Than Primer, which I haven't used in a while, and I love that primer. Then I went in with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation in the color Shell, and the Becca Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Champagne Pop. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. And then I set everything with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in, of course, with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream as my transition shade. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette again today because I really wanted to use again. And I'm falling back in love with this palette. I think this one is my favorite one out of the three. I know I've been saying that I love the Naked one more, but I think they're pretty much tied. The Naked 3 is so pretty. I just love the blush tones in it. I know this one isn't for everybody, but this is so pretty for like fair skin tones. It works beautifully. So I went in with the shade Limit first. Then I darkened up the crease more with Nooner. And then I went in with Factory and Liar on the outer corners. And then I went in with the color Buzz on the lid. I know people say they don't like this shade that much, but when you use Fix Plus with it, it looks really, really pretty. So that's what I used for that. And then I just went in with Strange on the brow bone. So that was it for the eyes. And then I went in with Dust on the inner corners, which was so pretty on the inner corners. Then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top. I feel like it pretty much like fell though, so I feel like I have like no lashes right now, but whatever. I'm taking it off anyway. And then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the MAC and Skin Play Get Black Lash on the bottom lashes. And then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. And then I went in with the blush I haven't used in a while, which is Urban Decay's Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in the shade Video. I want to use a lot of Urban Decay products if you couldn't tell. I was going to use Kinky, but then I just wanted something that I haven't used in a while, so I used that. And I already put on a lot of bronzer, so I basically just added like kind of like more of like a little bit more of a bronzy glow, and it looks really pretty. It just looks super natural. And then I highlighted with Urban Decay's Afterglow 8-Hour Highlighter in the shade Sin, which I love. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C. And then I filled in my lips with the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Naked because I wanted to use it with this palette because the Naked palette and the Naked lipstick. And I felt like it looked perfect with the blushy tones, and it's like a blushy sheer nude shade. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my second makeup look for today because I did say I was going to switch my makeup over. I'm not sure when I'm leaving, but I did text my friend telling her that I was home from work and I was getting ready, and I did say originally to meet by 5 or 5:30, but she wasn't sure if she was going to tell me if we were meeting up earlier. But recently she's been late meeting up with me, so I just don't care really what time I leave. I guess I'll just leave at 5, the original time we said we were going to meet. But anyway, I decided to do, like, you know, a blushy kind of lavender look with a blue lid shade. And I have my Poopinator on my lap. I just call him that because he's my absolute baby. I have 3 dogs, but he's the youngest, and he's just freaking adorable. I love him so much. Look at his face. Look at your face. I love you. But he really likes laying on my lap. Sometimes before, like when he was a puppy and stuff, he would like growl and like not like sitting still. And now he like is so chill on my lap now. He loves sitting on my lap. But he's a poop head. And now he's like crazy when he's on my bed. But now he knows like he can't go anywhere when he's on my lap. So he just like chills. He's a poop face though. His name is Remy and I love him. Anyway, so my eyes, I primed with the same stuff, and I just went in with Makeup Geek shadows. I went in with the shade Petal Pusher to give it that like lavender kind of blushy tone in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Desert Sands because it like basically is the same color as this color, and this Petal Pusher color is the same as like this color. Then I went in with Cinderella, which is like mimicking this shade, and then I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Black. Why are you falling already? Why are you falling already, baby? Huh? Why are you falling already? I love you. Love you. I can't do this while he's like staring at me. Then I went in with the Lancome Seals XL Booster Primer, and then I went over that with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Then on the lower lash line, I went in with Petal Pusher, and then I lined the waterline with ColourPop's gel liner in the shade Bee Sting. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Daydreamer. The mascara on the bottom is still the same, but I went in with Daydreamer by Makeup Geek. And then that's it for the eyes. And then for the face, I just went in with two blushes from MAC. I went in with Well Dressed and Love Cloud. They're not showing up too much because I really should like take off this part of my blush when I do my blush, because I feel like my other tones aren't really showing up now because of the bronzer that I put on, but it still looks good, so it doesn't really matter. But I still like put the blushes on, so it still like gave it a little bit of like a pinkish glow. I kind of tried to put on a little bit more Love Cloud to make it more pink. And then I highlighted with the Too Faced Candlelight Glow Powder in the shade Rosy Glow. And then for the lips, I went in with, let's not have my head cut off, with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Polly, because I said I was going to wear this. I did a full lip swatching video of my Lime Crime Velveteens that should be up a couple days from now. I mean, this video, this everyday makeup lookbook won't be up until like a week after next week, but I'm just saying that I did record a lip swatching video last night, and I really want to wear a lot more of my Lime Crime Velveteens out. I know I said before that I was trying to work on wearing my ColourPop Ultra Mattes, but I want to wear more of my Lime Crime Velveteens because I feel like I'm not wearing as many. So I'm starting with this shade today. I mean, it's not like I haven't worn them recently, but I've only worn like 2 recently. So I really want to wear more of them. And yeah, that's it. I feel like this shade is so perfect for this because it's basically like in between pink and purple. I love this shade. It's like one of my favorites. And yeah, that's it. Bye. We're going to go see Tarzan. So hopefully I will be leaving shortly. So yeah, bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I was going to do my hair a little bit, but then I was just like, I don't feel like it. It looks fine, for now. I just didn't really have time to do it. I'm just checking my lip for a second. Okay, it looks fine, honestly. I just can't deal with like flakiness. But anyway, I am going to meet up with my best friend. We're just gonna go get some coffee and talk and stuff because he just got back from like a 4th of July weekend thing. Like he was there for like 5 days and he just got back. So I'm just gonna meet up with him to see him because I'm gonna be spending tomorrow and Friday with my boyfriend, so I want to see him today. I was going to go to the gym, but I ended up closing at work today, so I was just like too tired to go to the gym, so I ended up not going. I just kept my work makeup on and I just threw on some liner and just changed the lipstick. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the just checking, and the Smashbox Primer More Than Primer. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2 and the Becca Show Me Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair and the MAC Ribbon Primer Radiant Rose. And then I set everything with the MAC Real Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with the MAC, obviously, Makeup Geek Speeches and Cream. And then I went in with a couple of single shadows today. I used Bobbi Brown's Toast in the crease, and then I darkened up the crease more with Bobbi Brown's Camel, because I wanted to use the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows today. And then I used Kat Von D's Metal Crush Shadow in the shade Dose on the lid. And then I used Anastasia's Hot Chocolate on the outer corners, which I love. I absolutely love that shade for the outer corners. It's so pretty. And then I went in with Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Day All Day eyeliner in the shade Brown, and then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Toast on the lower lash line, and then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash, and then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Stomper. And then I highlighted the inner corners with MAC's Nylon. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer filter, and then I went in with the MAC blush in the shade Peaches because I wanted to use it from the Sculpt Yourself palette. It's such a gorgeous blush. It lasts so long. I don't know. It's just gorgeous. I love it. I watched like a tutorial of Patrick Starr doing Miranda Sings makeup yesterday. Colleen. Her real name's Colleen, but he was doing her makeup yesterday. Obviously, everybody knows her as Miranda Sings. And he used Peaches on her, and I was like, you know what? I should use that tomorrow. And I did, and I just forgot how beautiful this blush is. It's gorgeous. Then I highlighted with NARS Hot Sands Illuminator Duo. And then I did go over it a little bit with Prosecco Pop just to give it a little bit of a gold pop. I just wanted something a little bit more intense for after work, so I did pop on a little bit of Prosecco Pop. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wand. And then I topped it off with the NYX Butter Intense Gloss in the shade, I think it's Tres Leches. This is so gorgeous. I've been wanting to use this again for such a long time. It's such a gorgeous gloss, and I think it looks so pretty with this lipstick. But it's been a while since I've used this, and I really wanted to use it for like the summertime to give me a little bit of like a glossy lip. And then for work, I used the same primer and the same lip liner, and I just used Bite Beauty's Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Meringue. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my really simple makeup look for today. I am just supposed to be going to my boyfriend's house today, and we probably will go eat something before we just chill at his house because we're able to just do that today. We're supposed to just watch some movies together, and I'm hoping just to go eat something with him. So I just wanted to do something really simple because I'm probably going to bring my makeup wipes with me and just take it off after we eat. So I just wanted to keep it really simple. So I didn't prime, I didn't do any foundation or any like moisturizer, tinted moisturizer. I was thinking about doing that, but that can come off a little bit darker than my skin tones. I wanted to keep it like matching my neck, so I just did as little makeup as possible. So I just went in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair and the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose just to conceal under eyes, my eyes, T-zone, you know, just areas that I need concealing. And then I just went over that with the Laura Mercier powder underneath my eyes and on my eyes, and just set my face with the MAC Prep and Prime. No, the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. And then I just went in with some mascara. I just used the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black on the top, and then the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom. And then I just decided to pop a little bit of an inner corner highlight on the inner corners. Obviously, I did this after I had already finished my makeup. I was like, maybe I'll just put a little bit of something on the inner corners. So I just went in with MAC's Nylon. That's the only eyeshadow I'm wearing. I was thinking about putting some eyeshadow on, but I don't see the point really. I am pretty hungry, so I'm probably going to head out to see him soon. I still haven't heard from him yet, and I texted him like 20 minutes ago just saying, you know, what's up. But whatever. Yeah, so that was it for that, and then I just bronzed up the skin a little bit with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer filter. I just wanted to add some color, so I just used that with the darker shade. And then I did add some concealer down here as well because I got like a speck of something down here, so I wanted to conceal that from like my bronzer brush. I don't know what it was. And I think my hair looks pretty good today. It just looks pretty naturally wavy. I did brush it, so I think it looks fine. I just wanted to keep it really natural, like kind of bedheadish. I hate doing my hair, but I do like when it's clean. But yeah, I just decided to add some concealer down there. Usually I don't when I just do this look. I usually just keep that area bare because that's like the area I don't really need concealing, but I did put some on there today. And then I just went in with the lighter powder from the Marc Jacobs Duo, with that lighter powder shade just to set that a little bit, the concealer, and just clean it up a little bit. Then for blush, I just went in with NARS's Madly because that's my favorite when I do this look, and it's just super natural. It just adds a little bit of color to your cheeks. And then I did highlight because I always have to highlight no matter what. That's like the one thing I have to do along with a lip product. So I went in with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped, and I used the shades Moonstone and Summer and highlighted my cheekbones and the rest of my face. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then just put some clear brow gel on, because usually when I do this, I don't like doing my brows, so I just brush them and just clean them up a little bit. And then that was it for the face. I know I talk a lot when I do these looks, but I feel like I have a lot to say sometimes. And then for the lips, I just went in with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I just filled them in with one of my ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips in the shade Echo Park. I was thinking about putting a gloss on top, but again, we probably will go out to eat and it will probably come off. So I didn't feel like putting a gloss on, but I did want to wear the gloss that I wore yesterday, which was the Trace Leches gloss from NYX, but then I just decided not to, and yeah. That is pretty much it, so I guess I'm going to head out now. I think I'm just going to go surprise him at his house and be like, hey, I'm here. I do have to go out to pick up a prescription at CVS, so I'm probably going to do that. And I was hoping that I set it late enough for him to text me, but I guess not. But I'm probably just going to have to call him. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Give me a second. I was just recording my makeup look and I accidentally quit photo booth and not my text messages. So now I have to do it again. Okay, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2 and the Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer in the color Fair and the MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. And then I set everything with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. I'm so annoyed right now. I don't care if I look pissed off because I'm so pissed. And then I went in Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette today because I felt like using it today, but my eyeshadow became like a freaking disaster because my eyeliner kept on transferring and it was like driving me crazy. So I went in with Salted Caramel first, and I darkened up the crease more with milk chocolate, but it ended up being like non-existent because I kept on having to redoing it because my eyeliner kept on transferring and it was driving me crazy. Then I went in with Semi-Sweet on the outer corners, and then I went in with Marzipan on the lid, and then I went in with white chocolate on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Brown, and then I went in with the Lancome Cils XL Booster Primer, and then went over that with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Stila Aqua Glow Concealer and the Matte Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? And then I smudged Salted Caramel on my lower lash line, and then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Kick a Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Champagne Truffle. I don't even feel like talking about my makeup anymore because it's really pissing me off. Then I went in with the Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Ethereal Glow, and then I highlighted with NARS's Hot Sand and the Balm's Mary Luminizer, and then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I am so hot right now, but I really want to show you what my outfit looks like, and then I set my face with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the MAC Lip Liner in the shade Subculture, and then I went in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Child Star, and then I went over that with the NYX Butter Intense Gloss in the shade Trace Leches, and it's like flaking and driving me crazy, so I have to fix it now. So bye! And then for my outfit, my mom was like cleaning out her closet and she gave me like this linen shirt and also these like gray jeans from Citizens for Humanity. So I paired that with gladiator sandals and I just wore like this long elephant necklace that I got from Vines and Roses, and I love this necklace. I've been like living in it lately. And it's just a really cute basic outfit, and then I just paired it with this blazer. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am going to be taking it off pretty soon because I'm just going to be hanging out at my boyfriend's house again. Usually when his parents are away, we just like to chill at his house. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step-On Equalizer in the Smoothing Primer and the Nourishing Primer on my nose. I did just get a package in the mail of 2 lipsticks that I ordered from Dermstore. I got 2 Jouer liquid lipsticks. So I'm very curious to see how the texture is going to be because I've heard so many good things about them and I hear some people love them. I hear most people love them and some people really don't like them. I probably will like them. But anyway, we'll see. I'm very excited to try these out though at some point. I didn't buy lipsticks for a while and then I just got these recently. Ooh, they're like cute with the little packaging, but I'm not going to say what colors I got yet because obviously I'm going to save that for a haul. I want to see, these are kind of small. Wow, these are really tiny. I didn't think they were going to be that tiny. Okay. It's kind of a really small liquid lipstick. Anyway, but I'm very curious to see how these are. Then I went in with the Laura Mercier foundation in the color Shell, the Candle Light Glow foundation, and then I mixed that with the Becca Shimmering Superfecta liquid in the shade Champagne Pop. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose to conceal and highlight, and then I set my face with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. These look like they got like, I don't know, like separated or something. I don't know. Whatever. And then I went in with the, and I know that Young Wild and Polished like loves these lipsticks, so I'm really excited to see if I love them because I usually love mostly everything that she likes. So, but I got these for 20% off and I got free shipping because I got them off this website, so that's pretty good. Then I went in with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base on my eyes, and then I set that with the same MAC powder, and then I went in with Makeup Geek's Precision Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked palette today. I was going to use my Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, but I didn't have enough time to use it this morning. It just would have taken longer to blend, that I just throw in a few neutral shades that I know will work for the morning shifts if I don't have enough time to like really sit there and like blend. Not that they're hard to blend, they just take a little bit longer to blend and I just didn't have the time to do it. So I just went in with the shade Naked, then I darkened up the crease more with Buck, and then I went in with what color is it? Dark Horse? Was it? Yeah. And then I went in with Half Baked on the lid, and then I went in with Virgin on the brow bone. Then I went in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top, and then I concealed and highlighted with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Naked on the lower lash line, and then went in with MAC and Plague Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Sin. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and I used the blushes in Lo-Fi and Hush, and then I highlighted with the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Highlighter in the shade Sin, and then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I prime my lips with the White Beauty Lip Primer. Then I line them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Dervish. And then I filled them in with the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Sugarcane. And that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did just work today. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Smashbox More Than Primer. Then since I was working outside, I wanted to wear a foundation that had SPF in it. So I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat foundation in the color B10 Beige and the Champagne Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the color Light. And the MAC Pepper Primer Radiant Rose. I'm hoping it's not like old though, because it was smelling a little bit weird and it wasn't really covering as much as I wanted it to, but it's not more than 6 months old. I know that. I know I got it like 4 months ago at least, so I don't think it's bad yet, but it was weird that it didn't smell very good, maybe because I haven't used it in a while, but whatever. Then I set my face with the MAC Real Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium, and then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same MAC powder, and then I went in with Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette today, and I used the shade Mousse in the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Puddin', and then I used Truffled on the outer corners, and then I used Caramel on the lid, and then I used coconut cream on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Brown. I know they look kind of bad on screen, but the liner looks pretty good in person, so I don't know what the deal was. And then I went in with the IT Cosmetics Super Hair Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Complete Coverage Serum Concealer and the MAC Pepper Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged peanut butter on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Buttered Pecan, and then I went in with the MAC Acid Plate Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the Benefit Box Blush in the shade Coralista on my cheeks, and then I highlighted with the with the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo with the gold shade in the shade 2. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C, and then I filled them in with a new liquid lipstick today. I used the Jouer Long Wear Lip Cream in the shade Creme Brulee. And that's it. Bye. And I did do a full liquid lipstick review and check-in on this lipstick. So yeah, bye. Because it's the first time I wore it today. Bye.